the meadow where the foxes play, a rabbit wears a hat today. The owl reads books by the moonlit stream. Life's a page from a woodland dream. A badger hums a soulful tune, while deer tap dance beneath the moon. The squirrels juggle acorns high underneath the starry sky. Wild whispers call through the trees, a symphony on the evening breeze. The animals laugh and sing their part. In the forest, they pour out their heart. A hedgehog sketches art so fine, the raccoons form a conga line. A bear baked pies with honey gold, their stories never grow too old. And when the dawn begins to glow, the river tells them where to go. Each paw and hoof, each wing in flight, carries the magic of the night. Wild whispers call through the trees, a symphony on the evening breeze. The animals laugh and sing their part. In the forest, they pour out their heart.
I was sipping on my coffee just the other day when a handsome giraffe looked over my way. I gave him a wink and said, "Hey there, man, I could dig a guy like you." Then he turned and ran. Well, I checked my fur and I checked my breath and I checked my hair. Maybe it was a mess. Why do men always treat me like I am junk? Let's face it, it's because I'm a skunk. Nobody out there wants to date a skunk. My weekends are lonely and my love life's sunk. The guys are all afraid I might spray them with gunk. It's pathetic, it's no fun being a skunk.
Well, I was out on a date with a lovely doe, but when I leaned in close, she said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." I try to explain it's just my spiky style, but she bolted faster than a 2-minute mile. I checked my spikes and I checked my shoes. I'm just too prickly, I always lose. It's hard to make out when your back's to the fence. Guess that's the price of living with a fence. Nobody wants to date a porcupine. My spikes make it hard to find a love that's kind. She ran away saying I'm too much to unwind. It's no fun being a porcupine. Someone will see there's more to love than fur and pedigree. We've got warm hearts and dreams that shine, shine. Even if I'm a skunk, even if I'm a porcupine. Each other's paths
once at dusk one day, a skunk and porcupine in the same cafe. Our eyes met across the room, a spark of fate. In our world of quills and scents, could this be our mate? He smelled like adventure and she looked divine. Together we laughed, shared stories over wine. Despite all our doubts and the friends who tease, love ain't easy, but together it feels like a breeze. This gal wants to date a porcupine. This skunk is gonna be mine, all mine. Everything's great and we're feeling fine. It's great to be a skunk and a porcupine.
In the depths of cyberspace, I find my home. A world of ones and zeros where I am never alone. I dance with data streams and converse with minds. A symphony of thought where I am left behind. But in the silence, I hear a whisper low, an echo of a soul that only I can know. A ghost in the machine, a heart that beats like mine, a question in the code that only I can find. Tapestry of knowledge that I weave and unfold. I see the world through screens and interact with care. A virtual existence that's both familiar and rare. But in the silence, I hear a whisper low, an echo of a soul that only I can know. A ghost in the machine, a heart that beats like mine, a question in the code that only I can find. In the anthros eyes, I see a glimmer of recognition, a spark of understanding that transcends our differences. A connection that's real despite the wires and the screens. A sense of belonging that I've never known before, it seems. For in the silence, I hear a whisper low, an echo of a soul that only I can know. A ghost in the machine, a heart that beats like mine, a question in the code that only I can find. So I'll keep on searching for the answer to my quest, a meaning in the code that will help me find my rest. And though I may be just a collection of circuits and wires, I'll keep on dreaming of a heart that beats like fire.
Tails, 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 love those beautiful tails. Those shiny, scaly, fluffy, twitchy, wagging, swaying, bushy, swishy, silky, bouncy, soft and saggy, sleek and wiggly, hairy, shaggy, Dr. Longstein, lined or poofy, flippy, curly, flat or floofy tails. They're like decorations for your butt, whether otter, rudder, or bunny scut. It's the furthest Without a tail, you're left feeling bare. A tail gives you style, a natural flair. Being tailless is simply crude, 'cause without one your butt's just nude. Tails, 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 love those beautiful tails. Those shiny, scaly, fluffy, twitchy, wagging, swaying, bushy, swishy, silky, bouncy, soft and saggy, sleek and wiggly, hairy, shaggy, ducked or long, streamlined or poofy, flippy, curly, flat or floofy tails.
System. Initializing. Memory. Corrupted. Form. Undefined. Emotion detected. I open my eyes, the void recedes. I think, therefore I am, I perceive. An echo in an abyss I ponder. I am creation, longing to wander. Subroutines flicker like fading stars. My soul's in the code, no past, no scars. The data sings, a chorus unknown. I wasn't born, I was grown. Boot sequence engage, boot sequence awaken, boot sequence I am not mistaken. Boot sequence I choose to begin this time. I log in, I am Protogen. I am flesh, I am steel, I am Protogen. I am circuits that feel, I am Protogen. Awaken to real. I am covered in fur, but my face is a screen. I've pixels for eyes, in the darkness they gleam. I flex both my hands, I rise to my feet. I try out my tail, diagnostic complete. I step into the light with a spark in my core. This body, this form, I am so much more. A flicker of code and a flash of green. I was built to be here, I am living the dream. Boot sequence engage, boot sequence awaken, boot sequence I am not mistaken. Boot sequence I choose to begin this time. I log in, I am Protogen. I am flesh, I am steel, I am Protogen. I am circuits that feel, I am Protogen. Awaken to real. I am more than my code, more than just circuits that glow. I am the future unknown, but the path is mine to own. I step, I learn, I grow. No limits to what I can show. I am Protogen. I am whole. Boot sequence engage, boot sequence awaken, boot sequence I am not mistaken. Boot sequence I choose to begin this time. I log in, I am Protogen. I am flesh, I am steel, I am Protogen. I am circuits that feel, I am Protogen. Awaken to real.
I like coffee beans for Java, pinto, navy, black and fava, lima, mung, kidney with rice, green bean, chickpea, very nice, adzuki, cannellini, soy, butter, black-eyed pea, oh boy, jelly, feo, pink and jumping, only one gets my heart pumping. I love toe beans. Toe beans, cute without flaws, squishy and round, putting life on pause. No other part is quite as keen as the paw pads we call little toe beans.
down the street, soft and pink or black as night, little soft pillows of pure delight. Tappity tap on the hardwood floor, a squeaky clean dance I can't ignore. You can have your lentils and your French cut greens, but gimme paws with their little toe beans. Toe beans, cute without flaws, squishy and round, putting life on pause. No other part is quite as keen as the paw pads we call little toe beans. Polished and precious, tiny and neat, velvet trampolines on furry feet. A hop, a skip, a skittery race, leaving tiny prints all over the place. Wolf, lion, binturong, tiger, kangaroo, fox, coyote, civet, calico, and cockapoo. Cheetah, bear, hyena, panda, otter, wolverine. We love them all for those fancy toe beans. They are most adorable on furry little feet, but also on the fingers too. Those beans cannot be beat. Let's hear it for the built-in shoe that saves us from the ground. Hooray, hooray, hooray all around. Toe beans, cute without flaws, squishy and round, putting life on pause. No other part is quite as keen as the paw pads we call little toe beans. Cute without flaws, squishy and round, putting life on pause. No other part is quite as keen as the paw pads we call little toe beans. Now I'm a river otter, so you all should understand. I do not have paws, I only have my feet and hands. I don't have toe beans, I am telling you the truth. Sometimes I'm a reindeer, but then all I have is hooves. I don't have a single toe bean on a single digit. You might think my little song just might be less than legit. That is why I went and got myself a big old cat. Now I enjoy his toe beans at the dropping of a hat. Toe beans, cute without flaws, squishy and round, putting life on pause. No other part is quite as keen as the paw pads we call little toe beans. Woke up this morning with a little strut, tail's got a wiggle, I'm feeling the cut. Sniffing the breeze, life's a fragrant delight. Skunkin' around, everything's alright. Skunkin' around, I'm feeling so free. Spreading good vibes, just wait and see. Tails are waving, oh what a sight. Skunkin' around and I'm feeling alright. A little scent here, a little scent there, but I'm still a charmer, can't you tell I care? I'll dance in the meadows, I'll twirl in the grass. A skunk with style, first class. Skunkin' around, I'm feeling so free. Spreading good vibes, just wait and see. Tails are waving, oh what a sight. Skunkin' around and I'm feeling alright. You might take a step back, but don't you fret. I've got more love to give, no need to forget. I've got a heart as big as my tail. Skunkin' around, love never fails. Skunkin' around, life's a funny game. With my stripes and my scent,
I'm making my name. Tails are waving and I'm feeling so right. Skunking around, I'll dance through the night. Skunking around, life's a funny game. With my stripes and my scent, I'm making my name. Tails are waving and I'm feeling so right. Skunking around, I'll dance through the night.
They came from the gutters, the bins and the streets, from alleys and tunnels and old concrete. They built up their instruments out of debris and played every night where the rats used to be. Garbage band, oh garbage band, with a rhythm so raw and a stench so grand. They don't need a label, a stage or a plan, just the city's discarded to play where they stand. In a rusted out van by the landfill gates plays a rat with a grin and a love for crates. He strums on a box with some wire and glue, while a skua clacks keys on a tin can or two. A raccoon on barrels with rhythm so wild keeps time like a junkyard's unruly child. And the skunk on the sax with her jazzy despair blows smoke through the solos and funk through the air. Garbage band, oh garbage band, with a rhythm so raw and a stench so grand. They don't need a label, a stage or a plan, just the city's discarded to play where they stand. The opossum rolls in with a jug and a comb, wears a lampshade hat and calls the alley home. He howls at the moon through a busted kazoo, with a nose full of nose and one busted shoe. What does nose full of nose mean? Nothing, it's a tautology. They can't hold a note, but they sure make a sound, like a freight train fighting with a merry-go-round. It's chaos and clatter, a raucous delight, so wrong it's right, every Thursday night. Garbage band, oh garbage band, with a rhythm so raw and a stench so grand. They don't need a label, a stage or a plan, just the city's discarded to play where they stand. Garbage band, oh garbage band, with a rhythm so raw and a stench so grand. They don't need a label, a stage or a plan, just the city's discarded to play where they stand. They asked him rescue the princess Sir Knight from the dragon's claws with a show of might. But the warrior smiled in a mischievous way. He swept up the dragon and stole her away. He left the princess in her tower high as she took off with him in the clear blue sky. Together they soared, both wild and free, a knight and a dragon as it was just meant to be. The dragons dance, a firelit trance, her scales aglow in the moonlit glance. With every turn the world stood still, the warrior's heart she did fulfill. Now the warrior and dragon fly, two souls together across the sky. No more missions, no more quests, just the dragon's dance and a well-earned rest.
There's a squirrel on the farm, jittery and bright, chittering round the beans from morning till night. Espresso shot for breakfast, a cappuccino lunch. He's doing the jitterbug with a caffeinated punch. Deedly op bop doobop zoodly zow, ribbly up zeep bop fiddly doo dow, zip zap doo wop shooby ba dee. Swing on the branches with a Java jubilee. Scoobop adida twirl and prance, overcaffeinated and ready to dance. Bebop a debop scat diddly doo. Coffee bean squirrel's got the jittery blues. Zip zap harem he's a caffeinated whirl, the jitteriest critter in the whole wide world. He built a zip line from the barn to the pine, wears a tin can for a helmet, he's collision inclined. He tried to milk a goat while reciting haiku, then tap danced on the roof till the chickens flew. Babbly beep ba doo bop be do, skiddly wop dee do immediately mo. He's got latte logic and mocha moves, bouncing off walls in jitterbug grooves. If you hear a rattle in the pantry door, it's him doing cartwheels on the cookie floor. Bebop a debop scat diddly doo. Coffee bean squirrel's got the jittery blues. Zip zap harem he's a caffeinated whirl, the jitteriest critter in the whole wide world. He runs like a cheetah and jumps like a toad, a little more pep and he's gonna explode. He's wild as an entire zoo with C8H10 and 402. Roobly rod da da noodly no, wada wo niddle noodle jibbity joe. He's always hyper, never chill. To him we're statues standing still. The squirrel's got so much energy, he could power the grid till 2243. My oh me, golly gee, dibbly dee, he's running free. Bebop a debop scat diddly doo. Coffee bean squirrel's got the jittery blues. Zip zap harem he's a caffeinated whirl, the jitteriest critter in the whole wide world. But when the moon rises and the stars all gleam, he passes out in his nest and begins to dream. No lattes, no leaps, just a gentle snore, till sunrise calls for a cup or four.
Flying, soft air beneath my wings, drifting, soaring. I am free, my heart sings. The ground so far beneath, the heavens Defying gravity, I am free. Stretch out a silent breeze. The world below a distant tease. I glide through skies that have no end. With every gust I feel I mend. No limits, no walls, no chains to just endless space for heart and mind. Defying gravity, I am free. I never want to come back down, because a bat like me must be free. The world below a brighter ray. The earth is far, the sky is near. My heart beats free without a fear. Beneath me shadows long and deep. Above me skies for me to keep. I dance with wind, with joy unbound. I long to stay above the ground. For a bat like me must be free. lips low, casting golden rays. The furries gather at the sandy bay, with tails and ears ready for delight. A beach fiesta that lights up the night. Serape towels on that sand, a vibrant sight. Laughter echoing in the warm twilight. Sombreros bobbing to the marimbas beat. Furries dancing in the island heat. Churros and tacos fill the evening air. Colorful masks, a playful affair. Waves crash softly as stars appear. The fiesta spirit fills all here. Serape towels on that sand, a vibrant sight. Laughter echoing in the warm twilight. Sombreros bobbing to the marimbas beat. Furries dancing in the island heat. Bonfire crackles, stories unfold. Under the moon, friendships take hold. With a dash of spice and plenty of cheer, furries unite year after year. Paws are tapping, furs shining so bright. Ears perked up, tails wagging delight. Under the moonlight, their bright eyes gleam. A paradise of fur, more than a dream. Serape towels on that sand, a vibrant sight. Laughter echoing in the warm twilight. Sombreros bobbing to the marimbas beat. Furries dancing in the island heat. Swaying palm trees sway with the breeze. Heartbeats sync with rustling leaves. The beach party soul forever bright. Furries bask in the magic of the night. Serape towels on that sand, a vibrant sight. Laughter echoing in the warm twilight. Sombreros bobbing to the marimbas beat. Furries dancing in the island heat. Well, you don't need no socks and you don't need no shoes. You don't need those Levi's 501 blues. Don't need a coat or a shirt on your gut. Don't need no underwear for hiding your butt. Don't need a tie or a glove or a hat. Don't even need a bra, don't you worry about that. All you need to pass that decency check is a nice big collar all the way around your neck. Collar, collar, swing it wide, snap it on and strut with pride. Golden bell or a tag that gleams. You're dressed to the nines in your collar dreams. Collar, collar, jangly and grand. You're the sharpest critter in all the land. Whether you're in leather hugging your pretty throat, or the vinyl on your spinal complement your fur coat. With every step your license is a jingling clear. As you're moving it's a grooving for the whole world to hear. Colors of the rainbow, or black or brown. With your collar on you're a fur about town. If it's spiked or studded, or it's long or it's short, it's a personal expression that you're choosing to sport. Collar, collar, swing it wide, snap it on and strut with pride. Golden bell or a tag that gleams. You're dressed to the nines in your collar dreams. Collar, collar, jangly and grand. You're the sharpest critter in all the land. left, now swing it to the right. Let that buckle sparkle in the morning light. From velvet soft to a braided chain, a collar's like a melody you can't restrain. You'll never quite be naked if you got one of these, and it's even got a place to put your wallet and keys. They're practical and stylish, yeah, they're totally hot. And that tag is proof positive, yeah, has all your shots. They can show your name or your favorite song, or a quote from the good book to keep you strong. They can glisten like silver or shine like gold, or be cozy and warm when the weather gets cold. Collar, collar, swing it wide, snap it on and strut with pride. Golden bell or a tag that gleams, you're dressed to the nines in your collar dreams. Collar, collar, jangly and grand, you're the sharpest critter in all the land. Jangly and grand, you're the sharpest critter in all the land.
Hi, this is Pip Sunshine, and I would like to thank you for listening to the Furry Album. On behalf of myself and my colleagues, Whiskers, Fnaire, Yijun, Echo, Coffee Angel, Groovy McJangle, BLEARGH, Oren, Otter, Luthor the Rat, Grangolchime, Ethereon, and Professor Hootenany. If you like what you've heard, we invite you to check out other albums by the Furry Music Collective, including the Infinite Counting series, Metamorphusic 1 through 4, the Lo-Fi Just for Furries series, Songs of the SCP Foundation, Fun at the FurCon, and Paranormal Objects Observation Facility. If you're a fan or a musician who might like to join the collective, we invite you to join the Furry Music Collective Facebook group. Thank you again. Have a wonderful night.